honestly, I did not expect to love this movie as much as I did. I don't know what it is about Lifetime, but your performance, like 3 minutes in, I was like, what the hell?
Girl, and by the way, I'm going to share this with you. I didn't share it in any, this is my first time sharing this, but if it's the scene that I think you're talking about,
okay,
the steamy scene, girl, that was the first scene that I filmed, like the first day. It was like, let's get it out the way. Y'all do what you got. That was my first time meeting Antonio Cupo, was in the shower.
It wasn't really like gratuitous or anything.
Okay, good. Honey, I had to go for it. Antonio is fine.
So how was it working with Miss Mama Knowles, Miss Tina Knowles? She plays your mom, Sarah, in the film. How was it working with her?
It was beautiful to work with Miss Tina because she's been like a mother, a nurturer, and a protector of me for 22 years. And so when we got on set, we just looked each other in the eye, and it was just kind of natural for us to do what we do. I mean, there were moments in my life where Miss Tina has had to console me like a mother would. She's had to give me advice like a mother would. So actually, when they mentioned her name, when I got the phone call about doing the movie, she's the reason why I said yes.
You stayed close with, Beyonce. What is the last thing you texted to Beyonce?
Myself, Beyonce, and Kelly, yes, we have our group chats going on, and I was texting the girls like, yo, mom is killing it. So it was just really a joy to still have sisterhood relationship all these years.
What do you attribute to that chemistry and that sisterhood being able to survive so many years?
I would say true love. True love just doesn't is not limited to boy, girl, or however you want to love someone. Soulmates, those are my soulmates, to the point where, I saw Beyonce the other day, and I walk in and she and we have on the same shoes, the same jeans, the same color top, and a friend of hers was like, are y'all about to go perform or do something? It happens all the time. Walk into a room, go back to her Lion King premiere a couple years ago. We didn't plan to be kind of dressed in the same color schemes. It's just, we are forever connected.
And is there ever a chance that you guys will reconnect and give the fans what they want, come out with their Destiny's Child 2025?
I think as naturally as we talk about so many other things, I think when the time is right, it'll naturally come up in conversation somehow. We have fun together when we do decide to work with each other in that capacity. I don't think either of us is opposed to it. It's just, what's the right opportunity? People want to be like, hey, make it make sense. But I will say, we haven't had an official album out together in 17 years. 17 years. And for the question to be asked now, it's really kind of awesome. And it makes me reflective of obvious impact that must have been made on the world.
Now let's talk about these moves, Chastity's moves. You pretty much you were kicking some butt on screen, okay?
Yeah.
You did some karate. Do you know any karate? Did you have to learn karate? And have you ever had to kick some butt in real life?
Listen, definitely had to learn some karate. There were definitely professionals around us to make sure that we could do what we needed to do. I've only been in one fight in my life, like one fight in my life. I mean, aside from the occasional spats that I've had with my sister, but as far as, my blood sister, not being Kelly, my singing sisters, no fights ever. But I remember growing up, I was at Vacation Bible School, fighting at Vacation Bible School. What kind of heathens were we to be fighting at church? That's the only fight I've ever been in. But I stay out of trouble. If not, there's security that's paid to do what they got to do. But thank God, even security has never had to rough nobody up.
At the end of the film, Chastity says, only 6 more deadly sins to conquer. What deadly sin does Michelle Williams still need to conquer in her life?
Ooh, let me see. Pride seeps in when you least expect it. Pride can be, it's beyond, oh, I'm proud of you or I'm proud of myself. Pride is almost, even on how you say something, what seat are you sitting in when you say something? Are you saying it to look down on somebody or because you have more experience and you think your way is better? So I want to say pride. I actually found myself apologizing to someone some weeks ago saying, I'm so sorry. I believe I let some pride slip in the cracks. And I think as I get older, I'm able to recognize and apologize quicker for certain things, or how you say something is not what you say. Sometimes it's just how you say it or the seat in which you say it from. And pride, I would say pride, people might forget, oh, pride, it really is the beginning. It comes before the fall.
Speaking of falls, of all the amazing things you've done, one of the things that obviously resonates with me and sticks out is that infamous moment where you had that little trip on 1 and 6 in Park so many years ago. And
that was 18 years ago, I believe. Was it 18? 17, 2004.
How do you feel knowing that that moment was resonated so much with women as a GIF and a meme about female empowerment and perseverance? Like, that has become a moment of like, okay, you fall, but you get back up.
Absolutely. Like you said, you fall, you get back up. No one is perfect. You're going to have some slip ups, some slip downs, some whatever, however it happens. But, make it synonymous with the times you maybe failed in a relationship, you failed in a career, you failed in an opportunity, but you found a way to learn from it and you made some corrections and you got back up and you killed it.
What is the lesson that you think the audience can take away from Wrath?
Pay attention and be reflective. Listen to your gut, whether you call it spirit, intuition, and how many red flags presented themselves in that relationship. But because I think Chastity was probably blinded by love or his man parts, how many of us have been blinded because of that, and how those red flags start looking like Six Flags when you're lusting. Okay, and or you ignore the red flags because you feel like that's not who they are. They were just having a bad day. But it's like, no, this is a pattern. This is the core of who they are, and get out if you can. But my heart goes out to so many people who didn't make it out because of love.
You were working with Romeo. Did you know each other before the film, and how was it working with him?
It was amazing to work with Romeo. He's not little Romeo no more. So I had to definitely get that out of my head, because when you see each other at an award show and he's flanked, by his family, but he's grown. So I had to really it's okay. He's over 18. He's gonna be all right. And so he was a jewel to work with. He's so solid in who he is and even in his faith. So it made it so much fun for us to work together.
And should we expect to see Michelle Williams in more acting projects? Is that where you're?
I would love to, Danica. I would love to. I'm a Broadway girl, but to do film and television, I'd love to do more.